Hi, Emily. So, first thing, opening your box was kind of like a lot of cutting, and I was really concerned. Like, if you were to send that to a gallery, the gallery is not going to be invested in the students like I am, right? They're going to be like ripping through all of that. So, I cut it with a box cutter, but tried to be really careful and made sure I wasn't like getting in and cutting the portfolio. But then I opened it up and you're in bubble wrap, and then you have this box, and then you have your portfolio. So while I thought, oh man, she's taking a lot of risks, you've actually taken a lot of steps to make sure your portfolio is nice and safe in here. So I was thrilled to see when I opened it, and then I found this box, and then inside the box is your portfolio, that you have a few layers of protection there for your portfolio, which is really important as you're sending it out to different people. So we have this little ribbon here, which is nice and elastic, so it's not hard to get on and off. And then we have this box. We open the box. We have your card and leave behind. We'll get back to that. And then we open it up. And we have your portfolio. So, like I said, lots of steps to keep this nice and safe in there. And that makes me incredibly happy. Okay, so you have your name on the front. You have a linen case here. The linen case looks like it's been like brushed up against a little bit, so there's a few marks on it. You can just take a really barely wet cloth and wipe that off so that you're not having any marks on there, and I think that will look a little bit better. You have your name in silver on there. Beauty in the breakdown, we have your website, and then we get right into it. You have the title of your images, and then you have your image. So this is a lay flat book, which works really well for these images. So as we open it, you can see there's a little bit of bend, but overall it's nice and flat. So we have the hands holding the moth, and then we get in and we can see the details of the moth. You have the title, you have the object being held by the hands, and then you have the close-ups there. I don't remember who you went with for your printing, but these prints are looking really nice. There's a consistency through them that is really clear. They're very, like the edges on everything look really nice. There's a little bit of variety in the way that you're presenting the hands, right? Here you have them up and down. Here you had another horizontal. You have a little bit of space, but that little bit of variety, I think, adds to the intrigue as we move through these, and you've paired them very well together. So we move back and forth between the vertical and the horizontal. You have the skull. Grave maker. And then you're telling us where you got these. So found in a pasture, found at a resale shop. And as we've talked about, the hands are really personalizing everything, but this is the one image that I think could be really boring without the personalization of the handwritten tag on those keys. So that brings us right in. We can see all the keys, see the where. That's really interesting, but then having this personal touch that you're bringing in, not only with the hands in all of these images, but also with the writing, I think is just so beautiful and makes me more invested. Yeah, these prints look great. I'm really impressed by the print quality here. Then you have your logo, which I think gives a good impression of your personality with that. So your series, you decided not to have an artist statement, and I think an artist statement would work really well with this work. We obviously know everything's personalized by seeing the hands with it. You get in close and really bring us in as the viewer. So wondering what these objects are beyond the titles that you've given, why they're important to you, I think would be nice for the viewer. When you gave your presentation, I learned so much that these are your mom's hands, that your mom introduced you to like the value in all of these objects. That to me makes me much more interested in your project, much more invested in your project. So I would add an artist statement, even if it's just a piece of paper at the end, like a high quality piece of paper that you add to this when you send it out, because I think it's really important that the viewer know why you care about all of these objects. Then we have your business cards, and I know you've reprinted these, but we have your name, phone number, email address, website. Very simple, really straightforward. But the logo, as I've said, I think gives an insight to your personality. I'm anxious to see them in the silver. I know I've seen the little video of it. And then this has like a velvety feel to it. And I think you're continuing that with that for your final project or your final one. And then it's upside down, and you said you were sending new ones, so that's fine. And then your logo, phone number, email, and website. So that all is looking good. This I don't think is the quality that you are looking for, and you're reprinting it, but the edges being white and being a little bit frayed there just doesn't quite look right to me. So it doesn't have that professional quality that I expect from your work and that we see from your portfolio and the images in your portfolio. So excellent job with this. Yeah, I'm really happy with the quality of the prints, the work that you put in to put together a new series during one semester that's portfolio worthy. That normally doesn't work out for students, and it did work out for you, and you have a really high quality set of images here, so congratulations.